Born on May 2, 2015, Princess Charlotte is not only the beloved daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton, but also third in line to the throne. As a direct descendant of Queen Elizabeth II and Princess Diana, she carries the weight of royal tradition, including the inheritance of priceless heirlooms passed down through generations. Many of these treasures, including earrings, tiaras, and necklaces, were intended for Charlotte as part of her birthright. Diana's sapphire engagement ring, now worn by Kate, is a well-known symbol of this legacy, but many other pieces were earmarked for Charlotte to receive on milestone occasions, like her 18th birthday or wedding day. These jewels hold immense historical and sentimental value, worn by both Diana and Queen Elizabeth II during key moments in royal history. Since King Charles III's ascension in 2022, Camilla has wielded increasing influence. However, behind palace doors, tensions have been brewing, particularly between her and Kate. Reports emerged in early 2025 that Camilla had been reassigning pieces from Charlotte's inheritance, redirecting them to her own family members, particularly her granddaughter, Lola Parker Bowles, daughter of her son Tom. Among the contested heirlooms, the Spencer tiara, which Diana wore on her wedding day, and Queen Mary's Lover's Knot tiara, a favourite of both Diana and Elizabeth II, were set aside for Charlotte. More than just ornaments, these pieces symbolise continuity and lineage, reinforcing Charlotte's position in the royal family. Stripping them from her would weaken her influence and disrupt royal traditions. On March 12, 2025, sources allege that Camilla overstepped her authority by justifying her right to distribute royal assets as queen consort. Among the contested pieces was a delicate emerald necklace Diana had worn during a 1990s state visit, a piece William had long promised to Charlotte. To Kate, this wasn't just about jewellery, it was a calculated attempt to erase Diana's legacy and undermine Charlotte's rightful inheritance. Camilla's motivations appear to be rooted in her ongoing efforts to solidify her influence. Given her controversial past, she has sought to embed herself and her allies more deeply into the royal circle. By diverting historical jewels to individuals closer to her, she aimed to shape the monarchy's future in her favour, rather than allowing Kate and Charlotte to maintain their traditional inheritance. For months, Camilla's manoeuvres remained hidden behind closed doors, as palace staff were allegedly pressured to alter records, reclassifying the jewellery as available for use rather than reserved for Charlotte. But Kate, known for her quiet vigilance, took notice and launched her own investigation with the help of royal archivists and former aides of Diana. What she uncovered was damning. Camilla had strategically orchestrated a redistribution of jewellery, diminishing Charlotte's inheritance and consolidating power for herself. Kate Middleton's unwavering resistance. Upon discovering Camilla's scheme, Kate wasted no time in taking action. Known for her composed yet firm approach to royal duties, she confronted Camilla directly, demanding answers. Her fight was not just about material possessions, it was about preserving royal integrity and ensuring fairness. The confrontation reached a climax in late February 2025 during a private gathering at Kensington Palace while King Charles was away on a diplomatic trip. Kate presented undeniable evidence, documents, emails, and testimonies from palace staff exposing Camilla's actions. "This isn't about jewellery," Kate reportedly declared. "It's about respect, tradition, and my daughter's rights. You've crossed a line." Witnesses described the scene as one of raw emotion. Camilla, caught off guard, attempted to deflect blame, claiming misunderstandings. But Kate stood firm, accusing her of bullying not just Charlotte, but the entire Wales family by leveraging her position to rewrite history. This marked one of the rare occasions where Kate directly challenged Camilla's authority, revealing her determination to protect her daughter's legacy. Word of the confrontation spread quickly. On March 10, 2025, Kate sent a clear message when she wore the very emerald necklace Camilla had attempted to seize at a charity event at St. James's Palace. The press immediately seized on the symbolism, with headlines proclaiming, "Kate defends Charlotte's legacy against Camilla's greed." The fallout, Camilla's humiliation, and Charles's dilemma. For Camilla, the fallout was devastating. Having spent years attempting to shed her reputation as the other woman and establish herself as a respected royal, she now faced fresh scrutiny. Public backlash was swift, with social media erupting in outrage. Hashtags like Number Justice for Charlotte trended, and royal watchers criticised Camilla's audacity. One viral post read, "Camilla thought she could rewrite the rules, but Kate said not on my watch. Diana's legacy lives on." Publicly, Camilla maintained a composed appearance, attending engagements with Charles and avoiding direct comments on the controversy. However, insiders reported that she was privately distraught, retreating to Clarence House in distress. The realization that, despite her title, she would never fully belong in the royal hierarchy weighed heavily on her. Worse, her attempt to secure a legacy for her own family had backfired, leaving her cast as the villain in a power struggle she could no longer control. King Charles found himself in a difficult position, caught between his wife and his daughter-in-law. Aware of the tensions, he attempted to mediate, urging unity within the family. In a closed-door meeting on March 11, 2025, he reportedly reassured Camilla of her role as Queen, while also expressing gratitude to Kate for defending Charlotte's rightful inheritance. However, the damage was already done. The public saw a monarchy fractured by internal power struggles, and no diplomatic efforts could fully mend the divide. Kate's triumph, a new era of strength. Kate Middleton's actions in exposing Camilla's power grab marked a turning point within the royal family. While always admired for her grace and charitable work, this episode revealed her steely resolve, a protector not just of her children, but of the monarchy's future. In standing up to Camilla, Kate asserted her influence as the future queen, ensuring that Charlotte's inheritance remained untouched. Palace officials confirmed that all pieces from Diana's collection would remain under William and Kate's oversight, a decision widely seen as a win for tradition. For Charlotte, still too young to understand the full stakes, this meant that her grandmother's memory and legacy would remain intact. Kate's triumph was not just a personal victory, but a statement that she would not allow manipulation to dictate the future of her family. As of March 12, 2025, the royal family projects unity, with forced smiles at public events and carefully crafted joint statements. But insiders suggest that tensions remain high. Camilla, chastened, has reportedly stepped back from interfering in family affairs, while Kate's quiet authority continues to grow.